Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex and Kush, and we're back with another episode of Reviews in 9, and we are doing The Birds in the Trap singing McKnight by Travis Scott. Sometimes his dollar sign is his name, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah. So, I mean, his last album did really good. Rodeo did really good.
Didn't listen to it.
Yeah, but, I mean, I listened to, what's that called? Antidote, and I liked Antidote.
Yeah.
Antidote was pretty good. I think this album is similar to Antidote. Like, it's a lot of singing with rap mixed in here and there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the album starts off really good. Starts off with the ends.
Best song of the album. Fucking
yeah.
Andre 3000 on it.
Great song.
So great.
Before we get into that, let's talk about, like, the criteria, you know. So, like, the beats. What would you give how would you describe the beats in this?
They're pretty decent. They're pretty just normal rap beats, what you would come to expect from a rap album.
And I think it fits his voice pretty well. Like, his voice isn't, like, out there where he needs those, like, huge beats to accompany him. He has a mellow voice, so it fits him perfectly. And, you know, the next thing is lyrics. I would not call him a lyricist.
No.
I don't think he had the best lyrics. I also don't think the people on the album with him didn't really have the best lyrics.
Andre did.
But, I mean, he only had, like, a minute verse. It
wasn't.
So, I mean, other than Andre, I don't think the lyrics were that great. But the flow, I think, in his singing was really good.
Yeah, the flow. His flow and his, like, lyrics and, like, rapping style. It reminds me of a modern day version of T.I. If T.I. came up now,
yeah,
he'd be very similar.
It reminds me of if 50 Cent sang. His words just flow. 50 Cent's rap flows together. His words flow together, like when he sings. His rap is a bit choppy, I think, but when he sings, it's like a less polished version of Drake, but it's good in that way. Like, Drake just sounds, you know, like, fake, I think, in a way. Like, it doesn't just seem natural. When he sings, it seems like... I mean, sometimes when Travis Scott has a lot of autotune. Yeah. But even with autotune, he doesn't sound like Future necessarily, because Future has no talent when it comes to singing, in my opinion. Before everybody starts ranting at us, I don't think Future has any talent when it comes to singing without autotune.
Does Future have any talent when it comes to anything?
I mean, you never know. I mean, she has Gucci flip-flops, so you never know. And the hooks in this, I loved the hooks in this album.
Yeah.
I thought that, you know, they were really similar, but if it isn't broke, why change it? I think that's a philosophy he went in with this. His hooks, he found something that worked, and I think he stuck with it, and I think that really worked in his favor to make this album pretty good. And the best song, as we said, was The End, which is also the first song, so I'm not sure if that's, like, conundrum or something. I don't know if that's, like, ironic or something, but it's a really good song. It's the one with Nas in it.
No, Andre.
Andre, yeah, not Nas. Is Nas even on this album?
No.
Yeah. And, I mean, this album is actually not that long. It only has 14 songs.
It's pretty normal for a rap album.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's not long. I think it's the perfect length.
Yeah, 14 tracks is pretty good.
Yeah. And the worst song is song number 11, which is Pick Up the Phone with Young Thug and I think, Quavo? Is that with Quavo?
Quavo. Member of Migos.
Yeah. And this song, Young Thug's isn't that bad. His verse
isn't that bad.
The chorus is pretty good. I like the chorus. It's not bad. But Quavo's verse makes it really bad. I just didn't like it at all.
It's not good.
A lot of albums, I think, when I listen to rap at least, which isn't very often, it's not as much as you, but it starts off good and it ends off good, and I think this album stuck with that. But in the middle is where it gets choppy usually.
Yeah.
But in this one, I didn't think that happened. I mean, it starts, I'd say about the middle is where Sweet, Outside, and Goosebumps. Those three were really good. I really like those songs.
Goosebumps is okay.
I like the chorus.
I like Travis's, like, verse and hook. Kendrick, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Kendrick was a little, I don't know. He was out there.
What were you doing?
Kendrick, I don't know. I was when you hear Kendrick in a song, you usually expect something different, right? This was different, but it's one of those, like, concepts that just fail. It doesn't work.
It's like ass like that and fact. Those are different. Doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, I mean, he's human. Why does people are gonna be like, oh, you know, he sucks? No, he's amazing. He just had one bad song. Doesn't mean that he's bad. He's amazing. I mean, I think he's a writer for the song also, Kendrick Duckworth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's necessarily his fault. He tried something new. It didn't work out necessarily. And another big part of this album is, could you listen to this album over and over again? Or if this was just playing, would you be like, oh my god, stop, it's terrible? Would you say this is one of those albums where you can listen to it over and over again without getting, annoyed?
I think it depends on the song.
That's true, yeah.
Very much depends on the song. Because if it's a good song, like, I'll listen to the ends. Like, the ends is a track I will not skip on my playlist.
Like, when we say it's good, we're not just saying it's good for this album, like, putting it in context of the album. We're saying it's good as in it's a good song.
I really like that song a lot. Like,
I
love Under 3000.
Yeah, I mean, and also, I like, you didn't like Goosebumps, but I like Goosebumps, I liked Outside, I liked the last 3 albums, Lose, Guidance, and Wonderful were all 3 good songs, I thought. I mean, Wonderful had The Weeknd, which I was not expecting that, which was weird.
Okay, so basically, there are also a lot of features on this album. He just didn't list them. So
the only one he lists is Young Thug, which is one of the weaker, features.
We already talked about Andre's verse and how good it was.
And we talked about The Weeknd, how his was good.
Yeah.
And Kendrick's and how bad his was.
Yeah. Kid Cudi's, I mean,
I like Kid. I thought it was great, yeah.
It was good.
And there was also Bryson Tiller. His was pretty good. It wasn't memorable, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the other ones were smaller, like K Forest, Cassie.
21 Savage.
21 Savage, I've heard of him.
Black Youngsta.
Don't know who that is. Swiss Beats, I've heard of him.
That good.
I've heard Swiss Beats.
Yeah. That was on the Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like a DJ Khaled album where it's gonna be it's not based on the features, because I mean, DJ Khaled doesn't produce any, doesn't really give any extra things. This one, it's off of Travis Scott. I think it's based off of his talent, and then it's added on by the other artists.
Yeah.
So, similar albums, I would say, something similar to this album, it reminds me of a better version of the Drake album. Views. Because, I mean, it's a lot of singing, rapping here and there, pretty decent beats, pretty okay-ish beats, not that... this had a lot more collabs, but, I mean, Views didn't have many collabs at all. So, I mean, I think this is a better version of Views.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I like the singing in this more because it felt more natural. Views felt kind of forced, like too much auto-tune on some of the songs.
I think what Travis Scott is he's a young thug who puts more effort.
Yeah, but he doesn't mumble. Like, he's a young thug who could be he's a more lyrical young thug, I think.
But not by much, because he's
younger. But for us, I'd give it an 8 because I felt like it was what do you call it? It was over the span of the album. It stayed the same. It was level. It wasn't like extremely good at one point or extremely bad, except for the beginning.
Like with the Khaled album. Khaled, the first couple tracks were, for the most part, were really good.
Yeah. But then it dropped off so much.
It dipped, and then it rose a little bit around like track 11. Then it went back down with the Khaled album.
Yeah.
It went down a few times.
It was constant though. It was like gradual. It wasn't like a mountain. It was more like a valley.
Yeah.
You see my metaphor there?
It was more of a plateau.
Yeah. You hear that? It's steady. You know, like when you're dead and your heart beats like teet 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 teet. This is like that. Because this might kill you. So what would you give it out of 10? I'd give it an 8. You give it a
7.1.
So average it out to like a 7.6, 7.5.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would probably put this on my top 30 albums, maybe. I'm saying on yours, probably end up being in the top 30.
I can actually check. This album is on my list that we're usually for top 10. It's 31.
Yeah. So I mean, I was right.
Yeah, 30.
So I mean, this isn't an album that is gonna win probably many awards for lyricism, best beats. It's an album that you'll enjoy, I think.
Yeah.
So guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Toodles.